Hey guys, we are here with
Brayton and Tara's cooking show.
yeah. So I'm Tara Macklin. I'm a wife, mom, an athletic trainer, and a PCOS thriver, and we are going to show you guys what we do for ice cream because I have found out by doing a Whole30 that I need to eliminate dairy from my diet. It just doesn't do well with my body, and my body feels better without it. So, and I'm a big lover of ice cream. Aren't you, Brayden? I think you're too busy looking at yourself in the camera, aren't you?
Sorry.
So, we found a recipe that works out really well for us. So we have over here churning our ice cream that we're going to have tonight, and we're going to prep up some just to kind of walk you through how this works.
Mama, maybe when this is done, we should turn the mixer off so it doesn't get overmixed.
Oh, we will. And Dad will probably actually pop over here in a second, and he'll do all that stuff for us. So one thing to make this ice cream, you do need some kind of like churning mechanism. It doesn't have to be a KitchenAid mixer. You can use it. Sometimes you can find those different churning style equipment at Walmart or whatever on Amazon. But
why is the outside ice melting?
because we have to keep this in the freezer, and it's getting room temperature. It's getting close to room temperature, but we still have good ice cream in here. So in my container, I already have 1 can's worth of coconut cream. So
Then
got
we
that
pour in our milk.
yes, and this is going to be coconut milk. It's 1.5 cups worth of coconut milk, or you could just do like a whole can if you're buying cans of coconut milk. And then we're going to put in 1/4 cup of maple syrup.
Maple syrup!
We love maple syrup, don't we? I like maple syrup a little bit better. You could use honey. You can use other types of sugary syrups to kind of give it a little bit of sweetness. I gotta have a little bit of sweetness. We've tried doing it without any kind of sweetener in there before. It just doesn't taste quite the same. But 1/4 cup for, it's probably, what, maybe 3, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, there's probably about 6 servings in here that we're going to make up. So.
Probably 6
Oh,
or 7.
I almost forgot. We need to get some vanilla in here, so we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of vanilla.
How do you know when it's 2 tablespoons? Does that mean you have to put 2 of those spoons in there?
Exactly. That's how it works. I pour enough liquid in. And of course, we never get upset if we put in a little bit too much vanilla. And we're going to grab our immersion blender because sometimes coconut cream kind of comes out, it doesn't mix very well in the can. Sometimes you get like the hardened chunks. So if you don't, I find using the immersion blender is very helpful. This is also going to help whip in some air into this a little bit, which you definitely want that. Someone is being crazy boy today. Pray for us. Anyways, you can, so we are going to make up just a vanilla base. We get creative with ours. Sometimes I will take coconut powder or cocoa powder, and I will put that in here and mix it in and put it into the churner. And then sometimes, because Brett actually really likes the vanilla better, then we'll just put, like Brayden and I like chocolate, so we'll put it into our actual ice cream here a little later. So Dad is scooping up our current ice cream, and I'm going to take the rest of this, and it's going to go in the refrigerator and chill because you want this to be cooler than room temperature for when you put it into the churning mechanism. Usually, if you're just putting it in the refrigerator, you can leave it in the refrigerator for about 2 hours, and it should be ready to churn, and it'll churn for about 30 minutes. Or you could also put this in the freezer if you're kind of making it closer to when you're wanting to eat it. But it definitely eats better when it's ready, fresh out of churning, than what it does when you've stored it. So I will give you that heads up.
Are we actually going to have to put that in our ice cream?
No, honey, but don't you see Daddy's dishing up our ice cream right now?
Oh, hey. So after we're done with this video, we can have the ice cream?
Yes.
Woohoo!
Dad is going to talk about how we kind of mix up some of our flavors.
So we all kind of like our own little preference. So Brayden is a big fan of chocolate. So what we do with him, we've got his vanilla ice cream base in the bowl. We just go with a little spoon of cocoa powder.
We mix that
And we just
around.
mix that in.
Cocoa powder.
It reminds me more of a certain place's Frosties, more so than the Frosty recipes that are on the internet when we do this.
This is getting weird.
I don't think it's getting weird.
It isn't getting really brown.
Oh, it is.
It's getting more of a lightish brown. It's getting.
But it will have plenty of cocoa flavor. And then to treat Brayden, we do just a few chocolate chips in there.
Chocolate.
So Brayden has his
Bowl ready.
bowl of double chocolate.
I just might start.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I prefer mint chocolate chip is kind of my favorite ice cream, so I take a little bit of peppermint oil and usually just one drop if I can get it. Right in there, I got two, so it's gonna be pretty dark. And then I do the same thing, I add me a handful of chocolate chips.
Guys, I think I just caught a chocolate chip.
Mix in my peppermint oil and my chocolate chips. And for Mom,
Uh-oh.
I gotta make mine like Brayden, so you guys don't need to see that. But,
Uh-oh.
oh, did you drip some ice cream? That's okay. We'll clean it up. That's what cleaning is for, right? Make sure you get it in your mouth. But with that said, hopefully you guys found this video helpful for trying to find recipes that are non-dairy alternatives for ice cream.
Guess
Yes.
what? I just caught 2 chocolate chips.
That's awesome. If you guys are looking for more types of just alternative cooking recipes, feel free to make sure that you're hitting subscribe and click the bell so that way you guys get alerted when there's new videos that come up. We usually do about 1 cooking video a week because Brayden likes to have a little cooking show. And of course, we like sharing the different recipes that we create in our home with you guys. So if you guys are looking for different communities or different ways to connect, make sure you're looking below in the description, and there's different ways for us to connect, and I don't know what I'm trying to say. It happens. There's different ways for us to connect in the comments below. So I look forward to seeing you guys again soon.